Hello everyone, Oksana here. Let me check the audio. Hello everyone, Oksana here. Okay, great. So the audio is working. Just wanted to give you a couple of announcements. Number one is we do have opening in for new clients in March and April. We're also starting new programs. We have different programs, 8 week program, as well as we have a 6 months program and a 12-week program. But the 12-month program, there's only two spots available every year, and this is for people who really need that type of help with like kidney failure or they have severe arthritis. And everything that we've documented on this page, how we help people with different types of diseases. So we had clients who had kidney failure, they improved their kidney function in 30 to 60 days. We also had a client with lung fibrosis and his lung function improved. And also we had so many people who had hair loss, and they had hair loss due to having inflammation in the body, due to having an autoimmune disease. But the most important thing is that you do not need to have a diagnosis to know what you have to do to optimize your health, because what we're focusing on is we teach you how to accelerate your cellular healing as well as how to improve your cellular function and longevity. So when it comes to longevity, this is what we teach down the road. After once you see the results that you want, then we focus in the second stage is what you can do to continue having amazing health regardless of your age. And we had many people in their 50s, in their 60s, even in their 70s get better and improve their health. And people we worked with as well who continued implementing what they learned by working with us, they actually got off their medicine. We had a client who had Hashimoto's disease for 10 years and her thyroid completely healed. So her doctor told her that she no longer needed to take thyroid medication. And not only that, all her symptoms were gone. We had another client who had arthritis, joint pain symptoms, fatigue, hair loss, and within 2 weeks, her symptoms were gone and they stayed gone in a program. So that's why in a new class, I've been making a lot of new classes for clients. In our classes, we teach them everything you need to know about disease reversal. We also personalize your recovery plan. So it means we tell you exactly what you have to do. And then for the first few weeks, we do provide daily one-on-one help. So what this means is our clients, they communicate with us every single day and let us know what they're doing, eating, and we give you feedback on that. So every single day, we help you problem solve any issues or challenges that you are having, but we also have education that we provide. So you get access to our classes where we teach you everything you need to know about disease reversal. And the great thing is I'm always creating new classes for clients, and I have been really busy making new classes. So there's different classes we teach on the immune system, on inflammation, on gut health. And remember that we're not isolating any body parts. We're not saying, oh, you have gut issues, do this for your gut. We're healing the whole body. So when your whole body heals, everything should be getting better. You should be seeing improvement in energy, hair loss, of course, if you following what we tell you to do. So, and that's what we provide one-on-one help with each person we work with. And for that reason, we never were able to have more than 10 clients at the same time, because each person is getting so much attention, which requires your participation. And so there's a lot of classes and education that we provide for clients. And our clients always tell us that they never learned this before, what we're teaching. And they also thought that they were eating really healthy, but they weren't. Okay. So there's difference between healthy eating versus eating to really optimize your cellular function and your longevity. That's what we're focusing in a program. And we do it without supplements, because supplements, people can overdose on supplements. And we've seen clients overdose on different supplements that cause symptoms of neuropathy. So sometimes people take a supplement to help them address an issue, but then it can also affect the way that you're absorbing other nutrients, how you're absorbing the food that you're eating, because you're overdosing on supplements. So supplements, they can also act like medicine, and a lot of people think that they're safe, but they can be side effects with that. And we've seen liver issues where people have an overdose on supplements, and also kidney issues, as well as nerve issues too. And that's why we have experience helping people get their health back without the supplements. And some of our clients were taking like 10 different bottles of supplements per day, and they went down just to 3 supplements a day. And in the class, make sure that I'm creating a free class that you can sign up and learn about the 3 supplements that we recommend, and the dangers of the most common supplements that people are taking. So that's going to be a free class that you can sign up on our website and learn about that. And I'm still working on that class, and make sure that you do that. So another thing that I want to talk about that's really interesting, that I see that come up in the business world. So in the business world, we have this person that we met at a business event. Her husband is a very successful business owner, and he runs multi-million-dollar businesses. And she's applying to be competing in the pageant. And so she's applying to be on the pageant, and she's actually created a fundraiser to ask people to donate $15,000 for her travel expenses, for her photography, all to help her win this crown. So my question for you is, people in the business world are never afraid to ask for help. Here's someone who has a husband who is very successful, and yet she's asking people. She created a charity to raise funds towards um, a competition to win a pageant. So my question for you: why is that people like that are not afraid to ask for money, to ask for help? Photography help, travel expenses, for something that's not so actually life changing. But then people who are sick, who are struggling with chronic disease, and they can die from the disease, they're afraid to ask for help. So are you afraid to ask your family members? Are you afraid to ask your community to help you to figure out how to get resourceful so you can get your health back? So why is it people who are business owners are creating these charities for even themselves to compete in different things, when they can certainly make that money on their own? They're not afraid to ask for help. But yet people who are sick are often afraid to ask for help. Okay, and that's the reason why people often stay sick, because they're afraid to do that. So again, just a quick reminder, also Facebook, they said they will delete live videos within 30 days, but they will stay on YouTube. So make sure that you also follow our YouTube for education and content. Okay, so in this video, I want to educate you on is that one of the greatest benefits of getting healthy is also adding more quality years to your life and seeing improvements in your hair and skin. So what really affects the aging process? So one key factor that affects the aging process is how nourished you are. So your DNA contains instructions on how to maintain your cells. So when your cells face issues, whether you get sick or your cells break down, they need nutrients to function normally. And when you eat the right nutrients in the right dosage, it changes the color of your skin, it improves your organ health, it reverses aging, and it improves your hair. So in fact of the matter is bringing that back to the supplements. We had clients who were anemic. We were able to raise their iron levels with nutrition as well. So there's a lot of things you can fix and deficiencies you can fix with nutrition by learning how to do it. And that's why that's the biggest danger of supplements, is people have been overdosing it, and they're spending hundreds of thousands on supplements, and yet they're still sick. So it's so much better to learn how to use nutrition to get your health back. And the reason why people you haven't been able to do it is because you don't have the experience to know how to apply it for yourself. And so when you eat the right things, your cells are able to recover and repair. And many people assume that they have thin hair due to genetics, but in fact it's because they're sick and inflamed or deficient, even if you don't have any symptoms. So when people think of anti-aging, they often focus on exterior, but inside is just as important. So to maintain youthful glowing skin and long and healthy hair, you don't need to buy expensive creams or take tons of supplements. What you need is nutrition that's going to nourish you from the inside out. So that's why our goal with our clients is to educate you how to create beautiful, healthy organ that's going to be a reflection on how you feel on the outside. And we even had clients who said that they felt better in their 40s and 50s than they ever felt in the last 15 years. So if you're struggling with fatigue and other problems with your labs or your symptoms, then reach out to us for help so we can help you. Okay. So many people I talk to, especially those of retirement age, they have a lot of dreams of traveling, having fun once they retire, only to find themselves spending all of their time visiting doctors because their health is breaking down. And they're now reaping the consequences of neglecting their health for decades. But it's never too late to be able to start seeing improvements. So that's why we've had clients in the 70s reverse glaucoma. They actually, we had clients who no longer needed to use their uh, reading glasses, and we had clients come off dialysis. And like I said, we've had people who had hair loss, psoriasis, arthritis, all types of diseases, including rare autoimmune diseases. And we have a website. We have documented how we helped our clients, and they also shared what improvements they've seen working with us. Okay, so think of your body as a vehicle you get to drive throughout your life. And if you never change the oil or you use the right fuel, your car would break down and it's not gonna last as long as it could. So the same goes for your body. Maintaining it well, it will serve you for much longer, letting you enjoy the journey with vitality. And that's what we're focusing on. It's not just helping you feel better, but we want to empower you and give you the tools and knowledge so you become superhuman, which means as you're getting older in your 40s or 50s, like many of our clients, or even 70s, you are not getting sicker and more fatigue. You're actually feeling better than you did 10 years ago. So this is what people we work with who are looking to get that type of help and learn what's been missing for them, as well as support and education so you can educate your own family and help your kids and your family also make right choices and put them on the right path. Okay. So, and that's the life I wanted to talk about. Another thing is I wanted to address is why people struggle staying motivated. I think I did this live video a few weeks ago. So let's see if I did this one before. Hmm. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I think I want to do. Okay. So let me see if anybody's. Hi. Okay, I don't see any questions right now because it's probably Saturday and maybe you're spending time with your family. So actually, I wanted to talk about many people when they're trying to reverse the disease, they think that if they have some kind of excuse, if it's good enough, it's okay to eat something that causes damage to them. So, for example, let's say they're traveling. We see that a lot with clients. If they're traveling, they'll say, I did really well the week before, so I'm gonna allow myself to eat something that's gonna set me back. So a lot of this time, this type of mindset, it actually originated from childhood. And as kids, if you had a good enough excuse, you actually might avoid punishment. If you could explain why you were up late or you didn't do your homework and the excuse was good, you wouldn't get in trouble. But this doesn't apply to health or in your healing. So this is really significant lesson we teach in a program where we spend every day helping our clients reverse inflammation. So people who participate, clients who work with us, we help them reverse the thinking and the habits that led them to their current state. So your health is often a result of your habits around the food, how you think about food and how you grew up, your stress, and also how you value your self-worth as well. So we were helping one of our clients also increase her self-worth, which was preventing her from giving herself the care that she needed and asking for help because she was always busy taking care of others and not herself. So this all of these factors really contribute to your health. So if you want to create lasting health, we want to address everything that you could be doing and not realizing that's sabotaging your health actually. people can get temporal results with nutrition, but it wouldn't change the mental habits that cause the health issues in the first place. So that's why one of the most important lessons we want to teach is understanding what kind of mental habits you need to change about yourself or the food so you can actually get your health back and maintain it long term. So the same thing, right? Why would somebody invest into their health and then eat, let's say, pizza and then tell themselves, I'm following the program to the T? So one common thing that we hear is, if the reason is good enough, it will negate the negative effects on your body, but that's not true. So even if you have a great excuse, let's say, you were traveling, you weren't able to have access to healthy foods, but we actually help our clients what to do, what they can eat even while they're traveling, and they feel like it was good enough reason, but they still causing damage to your body. So your body is still gonna get sick, and your body doesn't care about what type of excuses you have, or whether it's holidays or whether it's birthdays. It doesn't matter. Okay. And also people sometimes say, I was hungry and I didn't have time to make more food, so I just went to eat something that was convenient for me. But in fact, eating nothing is better than eating something that's going to harm your health. But we help our clients create such easy meals that it doesn't require a lot of time. So we worked with business owners who were traveling as well. We worked with nurses who were working 13-hour days. We can make it work for anybody. We also work with children. So that's why oftentimes people have these excuses why they're still sick, is because they're using those as excuses to keeping them sick. So for example, another excuse people have used, this, my grandmother or my mother-in-law made me my favorite dish that I used to eat when I was 5 years old, and I didn't want to disappoint her. But guess what? You sacrifice in your own health for other people's happiness. So that's why we want to dig into the reason and understand why people want to be pleasing others instead of taking care of themselves, right? So the only reason people are gonna make changes if you invest into mentorship, invest into health, because free information, it's out there, but people are still not getting better. So when you invest into your health, you're actually gonna start paying attention and you're gonna value it more. You know how I know? Because I have spent hundreds of $1,000s working with my business coaches. I have paid them $100,000 with one business coach. I worked for 7 years, and believe me, everything he ever put out there, any classes, any education, anything that I had to do, I was attending and implementing it because I paid for it, and a lot of money. It wasn't just like $500; it was hundreds of $1,000s that I was paying, and every single month, to be able to get the mentorship to improve my life, my health, and to have a better future. That's why, in order for people to be able to change their habits, they do have to invest to to do it. And also, you need to have the right mentor and coach who's gonna put you in the right direction, and that you can feel confident is gonna give you what the health that you want or the results that you want, right? So that's why we always tell our clients, how do you ask somebody whether somebody can help you? You always ask them whether they have proof that they can help you, results that they want, not just that they tell you they can help you. Because there's so many people out there, so many health coaches out there who tell people they can help you, but when you ask them, show me a client that has improved their kidney function in 30 days, and they will not be able to do that. And that's why we have shared how we help people. We documented, so that we're not just telling you we can help you. We have proof that our method has helped people. Okay. Hi, Jordan. Good to see you. Uh, so you said that you're struggling finding a nutritious food regimen. I work an active job. I avoid carbs and red meat. Need your guidance. Yeah. So that's why if you are just looking to get healthy, is different from looking to reverse a disease, because there's many ways people can maintain their health. But it could be because you just haven't found a creative way to make healthy meals that are not going to require a lot of time. And that's one of the things we teach our clients, is depending on what is your goal. Are you looking to gain more energy, or maybe are you looking to maintain your health? Then we can help you figure out ideas that what kind of meals you can make, or maybe what you can buy that's that's gonna allow you to still be very active at your job and not gonna require a lot of prep time. And another thing I want to address is, you're saying you're avoiding carbs. So not all carbohydrates are bad. Of course, processed carbs like bread, pasta, that's processed and that's inflammatory. But there's a lot of healthy carbs, like whole fruits, vegetables that our body needs, and our brain actually runs on carbohydrates. So our brain does need carbohydrates, but it also need the fat to create healthy nerve cells. So that's why not all carbs are bad, but people go into that, idea that I'm gonna avoid all the carbohydrates, go on a low carb diet. That's not what we advocate. And in fact, our clients eat plenty of carbs, fat, and everything that they need to have amazing health. So certain foods, certain meats can be the way that they're processed, can be more inflammatory than others. So that's why a lot of people avoid processed foods, but then they could still be, or processed meats that they're avoiding, but they still some, either something you're not doing enough, if you're not getting improvements that you want. So helping you find nutrition food regimen, I would just invite you to schedule a consult with us so we can help you problem solve that. But I really don't know if you need one-on-one help, because we work with people who who actually like have diseases and they want to reverse the diseases, or people who want to either slow down aging or learn how to improve longevity. But that's more like a long-term guidance that we do. We don't like have any type of like plans that we give out, because we found that the best way for us to help people is to guide them through it. Because if we give somebody a plan, they don't really follow it unless we're there to make adjustments or help them through it. Otherwise, people can get millions of plans and they look at it and then just won't do it. So that's why we don't give out any type of meal plans unless we're working with a client to help them through it, okay, and support them through it. So I think maybe for you, you could just schedule a consult and I can give you some guidance accordingly if you're just looking to maintain your health, improve your health. But if you're looking to solve a specific disease, that's where we come in. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Good evening. Oh, you joined us live. Finally, it takes a few minutes on Facebook and YouTube to actually notify our audience that we're live. And Jordan, I hope I answered your question. If feel free to send us a message if you need some clarification. Okay. So in this video, I talked about mental habits that keep people sick. And I also talked about that one of the benefits when it comes to improving your health is also improving your skin and your hair and slowing down the aging process. That's what I talked about in this video. And I made a quick announcement that we are accepting clients for March and April. And if you're looking to get personal help with your case, the first step is always just to schedule a consultation. You can send us a message if you're not sure how to do that. Yes, it's good to see you, Michael. And Jordan, good talking with you. And let's see. So, okay, so somehow the video gets cut off. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about. If you have specific, another thing I want to quickly remind is we have a class. It's going to be a free class where I'm going to give you a link where you can sign up to learn about the dangers of supplements, because a lot of people overdose on supplements. And I'm going to share with you in that class the main supplements that everybody takes that are people overdosing on, and it causes side effects like nerve damage, liver issues, or kidney issues. So it's going to be a free class where you can learn. Maybe you're taking those supplements, and just to give you an education to make sure that you're not overdosing. And then also in that class, I'm going to share with you the top 3 supplements we recommend for everyone that everybody needs. And I explain in the class why that is. Okay. So that's going to be a free class that I'm working on for everybody. And I'm going to announce it on Facebook or YouTube and give you the link where you could watch it at your own time. Okay. So, and if there's something else you want to learn about, feel free to comment under this video, or as well as let us know, okay? Yes, yeah, definitely want to learn about The supplements, because people think that they're doing themselves something good, but supplements can work like medicine. And in fact, it's also like synthetic, man-made, even though it comes from nature. But not everything from nature is good for us. For example, there's poisonous mushrooms that we cannot eat, even though they come from nature. They're not good for us, and that's the biggest issue. Is people taking 10 to 20 different supplements, and they end up overdosing on them, like different type of herbs, medicinal mushrooms as well, and B6 vitamins that has been shown to cause nerve damage actually when people take too much of B6. And B6 is found in B complex. Okay, a lot of people take B complex for stress, but they end up overdosing on B6. Okay, and so just watch that class, like 20 minutes, where you can learn more about that and understand. So make sure that you're not overdosing, and I hope that's going to be helpful to you. Okay, thanks everyone for joining. I'm gonna finish up here, and then I'll try to go live again, maybe end up next this week or next week. And but I've been busy working for our new classes for clients. And if you end up working with us, our clients get access to all the classes that we taught over the years. So there's a lot of education. Plus, we do live uh, Q&A with classes with clients personally, and then we help each person one-on-one. So a lot of support and help that people get when you work with us. So if you're interested to learn more about it, just reach out to us by messenger. If you're not sure, if you have some questions whether or not we can help you, feel free to send us a message. And I hope you have a great weekend.